Okay, now this is interesting. One Piece chapter 454. My interest is peaked now because we have a humming swordsman, Brook, who was able to attack in the same manner that the swordsman that we saw before. The one that attacked Nami and Usopp and Chopper. Very interesting. I'm not sure if Oda set out for these to be the same people, but what I found cool about that is as the alert's going out, I'm going, they're not talking about Brook, are they? Because, you know, Brook, I'm thinking, okay, this is the musician Luffy's looking for. You know, he's a swordsman. So my interest was piqued on that. And I like how Brook just shows up right in the most convenient time. I guess you could call this plot armor in that we have these spiders who captured Zoro and Sanji and Luffy when nobody was looking, and they did it using spider webs and hiding in blind spots, and they were unable to be detected because they have all these modifications by Dr. Holback. So I totally get it. I totally buy into it. But what was very key about this is it said that humans cannot break the webs, and yet Brook used to be a human, but he has the revived vive fruit, the devil fruit, and he's a skeleton. So wouldn't that be an exception to the rule, which would explain why he shows up? He's probably gonna cut the webs. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now the other thing that really disappointed me, because it was so fucking epic, is we have this scene where Franky says, Robin, you buy me some time. I got some epic shit. And Franky, like I said, never ceases to amaze me, man. Franky takes his nunchucks. He sticks them into the pillars. And with a great display of strength, he's wielding these nunchucks using the stone pillars. And he's just messing this spider up, going to town on him, man. I was marking out when I read that because I was like, yo, is Oda really going here with it? Like, this is so cool. And then Robin gets captured. And, you know, we see the little fan service moment, you know, where all this is on display. And whatever, right? I mean, it's to be expected, you know. If he does it with Nami, it's only a matter of time before it comes with Nico Robin. Like, whatever. But this is the thing. They get captured, and I'm thinking to myself, are we really gonna see a scenario where the entire crew gets captured and we have like Usopp or Chopper? Let me just state that again. Usopp or Chopper ends up being the one who rescues the crew. Oh man, you want to talk about a rant? I know you like, man, it's very convenient you left Nami out. Look, let me tell you something right now, right? If Nami rescued the crew, you gotta understand this shit right clear. I'ma make like a 40 fucking minute video talking about how brilliant this chick is, okay? Like, you should already know if that happens, you might as well get your ramen noodles together and be like, oh shit. He's getting his Colin Cowherd on, just how Colin Cowherd's just like, let me tell you how great LeBron is. Can I ask you about LeBron? I have my LeBron James sleeping feeties and everything. Like, it's gonna be the same fucking thing. You guys are like, oh my god, it's a Nami chapter. Kryptonian has his Nami body pillow using it as a knee pad, and he's just sucking Nami off. Like, what the hell? And I'm using that as a segue for a reason. Because when she gets cornered, she's like, stop it. I know I'm beautiful, but I'm really a man. I'm a cross-dresser. Dude, I'm going to keep it real with you, right? I'm going to keep it real with you. When I read that scene, I said, what the fuck am I reading? Is she really a dude? Oda had me going. Because the way she looked and everything, I'm like, oh my god. She is a dude. What the fuck? He just pulled a Togashi on me. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, he just got me with the biggest trap ever. I've been sitting here saying Oda can't draw women, and he just drew a man that looked like a woman. What? Now, mind you, we seen Nami and she had like the everything out, but wow, I totally fell for it. And then you see Nami talking to Lola, and she's just stringing her along, man. She's just like, look, you gotta understand. He's not gonna sign that marriage contract if he's awake. Like, Nami gives the worst relationship advice. And this is the craziest thing about it. On some level, I think she actually believes this shit. Like, I swear to God, I think she believes it. Because she's saying, look, he's not going to sign this marriage contract if he's awake. So you knock him unconscious and make him sign it. Like, and Usopp's just like, I don't think what she's saying is ethical. And it's just like, I shouldn't be surprised. Because Nami comes off like the type of woman, she's a manipulator. She is going to get what she wants. And she's going to use her charm, she's going to use her attraction, she's going to use the pretty words, flowery language, whatever you want to phrase it as, to get you roped up and to string you along until she gets what she wants, and then she's up out of there. And we see it on multiple occasions where Sanji's just like, Nami, you wanted me to go to the moon. I wasn't sure which one. One Piece has like thousands of moons. So I went to each moon and I took a sample and I just wanted you to compare it and you tell me which one you want the most. And Nami's just like, I want the sun, Sanji. Go burn yourself. And Sanji will fucking do it. Like, Nami's cold-blooded, and it's the women like that you gotta watch it. Because you're thinking they really care about you, and then what's really happening is they're just using you as a means to an end, and they'll move on in a heartbeat, man. Like, in particular, like, there was this... Yeah, fuck, I'm gonna go there. There was this one woman that I know, she managed to get one of her boyfriends to pay for a trip to Japan. And, she went over to Japan and studied there, and her boyfriend was working 2 jobs, helped her paid like 90% of the trip, okay? Like, I can't even say that shit without choking on my words, because she did them dirty. So she goes to Japan, study abroad. She breaks up with this ass the week she gets back. After this dude has worked his ass off to help you pay for it, because her scholarship didn't pay for all of it, and her parents couldn't afford to give her any money, and she really fucking wanted to go, and so she went over there, studied during the summer, early part of the fall, graduated, and broke up with the dude. That's Nami. That is Nami to a T. And what's really key about this is while Nami's pulling this shit, this rope-a-dope, acting like, what's the chick from Focus? Margot Robbie, Jess. That's the character that she played, man. Like, she's pulling something like Jess, right? While that's going on, we have, I believe it's Perona. She's checking the ship of the Straw Hats, and she's like, they have no gold here. Is this really the person who defeated Crocodile? And I can understand the logic behind that, because you're thinking, Luffy took down a warlord, they're pirates, they probably looted and pillaged, and they did at Skypiea, even though they're going to give them all the gold anyway. But they did, okay? And you're thinking they have it, but they used all their gold at Water 7. So it makes sense. And I like how when Nami's talking to Lola, one of the things Nami says, it's like, yeah, I lost something at the treasure chest. Can you tell me where the treasure is? And sure enough, Lola is so into this, like, nobody's ever supported my love. Nobody's ever encouraged me to go after the type of person I want. I thank you. And she tells her everything. And that's one of the things, like, it's ironic. I just had a conversation with somebody not too long, maybe like a couple hours ago. And I said, like, when people speak to me, I like to repeat what they say back in my head. I'm still listening, but I'm repeating what you say. And before I speak, I'm going, okay, you said this. So I'm going to break this part down here. Let me break this part down here. Let me break this down here and sort through it and then give you the response. Like, constantly thinking while people are speaking, and I pay attention to what you say. And so this is what's going on here. Nami is just slowly breaking down what she's saying, and she's looking for ways to gather information. And sure enough, when Nami's just like, yeah, my name's Namizo. Like, really, really hilarious that she does it. She says, just call me Nami for short. And then once they get away, she tells Usopp, she's really a nice person when you get to know her. Paging Dr. Nami in this bitch. And then Nami has like the dollar signs in her eyes. Nami's thinking, we're running, but fuck that. Before we run, you two assholes are carrying some gold. We're looting this bitch before we leave. Like, that's why I love the character, man. She's a total manipulator, but at the same time, she's thinking on obviously how to get the goals. She's got the nickname Cat Broker of Nami. That's pretty cool. But it's using that intelligence. And that's why I like her. That's why I like Nico Robin. Because they're two characters, particularly women characters, who they're thinking a few steps ahead of time. And so I love seeing that, because typically with shonens, you don't get female characters like that. Like, they're usually in their roles where they are. You typically have them playing the hot-blooded, hot-tempered, probably love interest to the main character. If not, they're the hot-blooded, hot-tempered main heroine. And they might pull a few useful things here or there. But when it gets into battle shonens and everything, they're there for eye candy, they're there for fan service, and they're there for gags. That's it. And so to see Oda using these women in this way, and then it's actually, when you look at it, he's had a history of writing pretty decent female characters. Like, he had Belle in Arlong Park, you had Kaya, you had Vivi. He's had a history of doing some pretty decent stuff. Like, fuck Koinis. Like, she's fodder. We could have put a big rubber stamp on her in Skypiea. I can't stand that character. Like, and after going back and rereading that arc, I can't stand her. She's right there with Gaimon. I hate the character. So I loved seeing that, and just the contrast and the build up. But what's going to be interesting is how Oda decides to have the whole thing with the Straw Hats being captured. 3 of them, the 3 heavy hitters. And if they're not the zombies, how are they going to get them back? Very interesting. So that's it for my chapter review today, guys. My chapter question is going to be, what are your thoughts on how Oda uses women in his manga, okay? Like, as you all know, I read Fairy Tail. I mean, Hiro Mashima had characters like Urza, who had a lot of potential. And for better or worse, she broke the power scales and had some very convenient stuff. And yet she wasn't above being used as fan service. Whereas Hiro definitely uses Nami for fan service. I said hand service. But he definitely uses Nami for fan service. But she has moments of brilliance, and he doesn't completely just sell out all the way. It's just like these characters, they all pull their weight in some way. So, I mean, what are your thoughts in comparison? And is there a shonen mangaka who actually uses his female characters in a similar way to Oda? Let me know, because I'd be very interested to kind of read that. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video, guys. Have an awesome